Hi, this is Madan from Culture Engineers, and today we are going to do a meditation on death. I think most of us, when we think about death, we think that it's going to make us unhappy, but it's otherwise. But our conscious minds don't understand that. It's something which we can only feel and experience. But constantly, when we think about death, all we do is we try to avoid the thought because we believe that it's going to cause us pain. So let us begin this meditation by first, I want each of you to do. I want you to just sit in a quiet place, or probably stay alone without any distraction. If you're comfortable lying down on your bed, I would recommend you to do that. So first, I would just ask you to first take a few deep breaths. So take a deep breath in and out. And as you let your breathe out, I want you to just release any tension in your body and just slowly get into a deeper state of relaxation. As you get into a deeper state of relaxation, I want you to focus on your breath and still observe your breath. And with every breathe in, I want you to visualize you're taking in the good energy, and with every breath out, I want you to visualize that you're letting out any negativity within you, any tension, any anxiety, any fear, and just slowly settling down into this state of deep relaxation. So once you're into this calm, quiet state and peace, I now want you to visualize the earth and see the earth is filled with people and different kinds of living things. And as you observe the people, I want you to realize that each of these things will slowly die in a period of time. And none of these things would exist someday. So as you start thinking about all these people who are dying and all these creatures that are dying, I want you to imagine what you feel about their death. What do you think about their death? And I want you to contemplate that it is impossible for us to know that when death might occur, but we know for sure that death will occur to everything on this planet. Now, as you keep thinking and feeling about the different people dying on this planet, I want you to realize that you might also die someday. And now just imagine that you might die probably a year from now. And now I want you to think of the things that you would want to do when you think that you might die like a year from now. Like, what are the places you would like to visit? Who are the people who you'd like to meet? Who are the people who you would like to be surrounded by? What are the kind of things that you want to experience? What are the different kind of jobs do you want to experiment? What's the job you want to do? So all those things that come to your head, different things, I want you to just think about it. Like what you would do if death is going to approach you like a year from now. Now, as you think about these things, now I want you to ask yourself that what would I do if I had just 6 months left to live? What would you do if you had just 6 months left to live? Think about again the people you would like to meet, the places you like to visit, the food you want to eat, the experiences you want to have in life. the kind of contributions you want to do, and the kind of people who you want to be associated with. Now, as we progress, I want you to now think that what you would do if you had just 1 month left to live. What would you want to do? And now, what if I asked, like, what would you do now if you had just 1 week left to live? Think about all those things that you would like to do if you had just 1 week left to live. Now, I want you to just imagine like you have just 24 hours left and you have no time to waste, and it's your last day on this planet. What would you do? Who are the people you want to be associated with? What relationships do you want to have? What would you want to do? What would your last deeds be like? How would you like to live those last 24 hours of your life? Now imagine yourself in your deathbed, just a few more hours to live, and visualize that whole experience of knowing that you're going to die in a few hours. Visualize what are things that are going in your head. Feel it. What are the regrets? What are the good things? What are the things of gratitude? What are you grateful for? What are you regretful? What are the things that you wish that didn't happen in life? What are the things you wished happened to you? Think about the people who you would like to forgive. All that. Now I just want you to, as you're feeling all these things, I slowly want you to open your eyes. And now I want you to take a notebook and a pen. And I want you to answer these questions, and I want you to write those answers in your book. How did your priorities and activities change as the length of time you had decreased? So as the time you had to live kept decreasing from 1 year to 6 months to 1 month to 1 week to 1 day, what became more important to you as the days decreased? What do you think became more important? What were the values that became more important? What are the goals that became more important to you? Who were the people that became more important to you? What is the kind of job you think that becomes more important to you? What's the kind of contribution becomes more important to you? So I want you to write all that and everything else that comes to your mind, whatever is important to you. And now I want you to look at the priorities, how they changed, and observe it and see, like over the last 1 year, 6 months, 1 month, what has actually been common among all that. And I want you to make a note of that as well. What are those things that have been consistent in the part of the 1 year plan of you dying? The next question is, so what do you do in your regular life that didn't seem like a priority if you were to die in a year from now? Yeah, now as you reflect on the reality of death, how does it feel? Does it feel terrifying? It's okay. Do you have regrets? When faced with this reality, what seems the most important thing for you to do? Consider how you can use this meditation and the information and the knowledge of your soul to implement in your everyday life? What are the things and what are the changes you can make right now, from today, at this moment? And make a list of 3 things that would be the most important to start from today onwards. Because you know that tomorrow could never happen.